Hey guys, it's TDN here, and today I'm looking at some more Forza Horizon 4 information. Now, there's a few things on the AR12 site I'm looking at, and I may talk about that not on here. So, yeah, if there's a few things that you go onto the site and see, and I speak about that aren't here, it's because why? There's a few things I know that this site doesn't show. But I'll get into a few things first. So, with the game will be running at 4K in HDR and Xbox One X. So I've said that probably 1080p HDR would be the optimal setting for the 60 FPS mode. Seems like that. We've also got 450 cars and the ability to create your own route creator, as I said in last videos, with this kind of like GTA races. Different suspension upgrade, drift and suspension upgrades. I actually think we may get some off-road suspension upgrades, maybe. It kind of seems like a possible thing to do, because you see in the trailer there's many different types of terrain. So if we maybe get some heavy off-road suspension and some rally suspension as before, maybe. And as I've said in the other videos, we've been able to have the ability to own a home. We will be able to own at most 10 homes. There are scattered around the map. One of them, for example, I think the biggest one is Edinburgh Castle. Yes, I think you can own that. Pretty cool. And you can also buy businesses, which kind of changes your story, I guess. You can buy a taxi company and carry out missions and reward you with prizes, and you can also be a stuntman. You can do like stunts for awards, maybe kind of like bucket list challenges, kind of set up like that, but probably not. Probably kind of different. Don't know if there will be bucket list challenges. Haven't seen that anywhere yet, at the time of recording. And also there are Forza Fun live events, which you can complete Forza Fun events with up to 12 players online. So when you're all completing an event, you can all do that at the same time with 12 players. Now also you can have 6-player co-op and 72-player servers. So these servers may be different to a normal server, like let's say of other Horizon games. It may be like you chopping and changing servers without it you knowing, maybe like the crew and the crew 2, where you don't know that you're changing with different people all the time, but you are. And it also depends on the type of people. You could be, let's say, randoms. They aren't as special, so you may chop and change. But if there is a friend online in another session, it'll make sure that you're in that session with them, and it'll be a little more possible to be in a session with a friend. So another thing I thought, if you had a bunch of friends, what could you do with them? Would they all be able to be in the same 72-player session, or what could it be? We don't exactly know at this time of recording, but yeah. We've also got 2 downloadable expansion packs, which is awesome. You've also got different types of animals, example sheep, deer, chickens, and more. It says it on the site too. My thinking is that it may be different to Horizon 3, because I know in the trailer Horizon 3 had a kangaroo, and in the start of the game you saw 2 kangaroos hopping, but you never saw them again, only at that time in the game. But from what it looks like, in this game, those animals, the sheep, deer, chickens, and others, like, maybe bigger animals, maybe cows, I don't know. But it looks like you'll be able to see them and try and run them over. From what I've seen, when you do hit them, they don't go flying, they just lag next to your car. So maybe drift tapping a chicken is possible. But also with the weather conditions, your vehicle's grip will change. I'm not sure about summer or autumn or spring. Maybe I'm getting very technical here, but if the weather, maybe if it's hot, the tires will grip a little better, and if it's cold, maybe, I don't know about if it's like colder in the morning than it is in the day. That's being technical too. Maybe that'll change the grip levels. But I know for a fact it'll change when snow hits, but yeah. Barn finds are confirmed too. I know one of those barn finds you can only get when there is the winter season. So that'll be pretty cool. So they're kind of exclusives. And also, with the editions, you'll be able to get a season pass, which means you'll get a car pass and an expansion pass in the Ultimate Edition, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much all my information for today. But it looks like another thing, just one more thing, with the homes, I don't know if you'll be able to walk around them, but maybe just go inside them to select your cars instead of maybe going to a festival. It may change, because I know Ralph Fulton said in a interview that he doesn't want people sleeping in their cars. So it looks like that where we may go change our cars and clothing is in our home. And forgot to say this other thing too. We can have up to 500 pieces of clothing from what I've heard, which is pretty cool. We'll see if it gets any bigger or what the actual amount is, and yeah. So in my last video also I said Toyota may be coming. That's only like the racing trucks and the Arctic trucks, like the Prado Land Cruiser and the Hilux, and the other Toyota racing truck, they're not actual Toyotas, so you're not going to see a Supra or an A86 or a Celica, which is kind of sad. But yeah, hopefully in the next Forza Motorsport or Horizon game we'll see Toyota again. But yeah. Oh, and make sure to like and subscribe, because I'm going to be showing more information as time goes on. Probably kind of info that other people don't talk about, because I'm such a small channel, so I'm just going to dig for it. I'll see you guys later on my next video. Peace.